Obeisances, August Prabhupada. I hope you all are well. Welcome you all to His Holy Chandramauli Maharaja's daily call. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, August Prabhupada. So we'll be starting Shrimad Bhagavatam class. Today is the Shrimad Bhagavatam chapter number Canto 2, chapter number 8 and verse number 3. The name of the chapter is Questions by King Parikshit. So Maharaj, if you're ready, should I start sharing the screen? Yep. Thank you. Just going to close the YouTube because it takes up the speed and increasing the font a little bit. Yes. Over to you, Maharaj.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Kataya Swamahabhagaha Yataham Akilatmanim Krishna Viveshya Nisangam Manas Takswe Kalevaram. Oh, greatly fortunate Sukadev Goswami, please continue narrating Srimad Bhagavatam so that I can place my mind upon the Supreme Soul, Lord Krishna, and be completely freed from material qualities, thus relinquish this body. Purport. To be fully engaged in hearing and the transcendental narration described in the text of Srimad Bhagavatam means to constantly associate with the Supreme Soul, Sri Krishna. And to constantly associate with the Supreme Lord Krishna means to be liberated from the qualities of matter. Like Lord Krishna is like the sun, and material contamination is like darkness. At the presence of the sun dissipates darkness, constant engagement in the association of Lord Sri Krishna frees one from the contamination of material qualities. Contamination by the material qualities is the cause of repeated birth and death, and liberation from material qualities is transcendence. Maharaj Parikshit was now a realized soul by this secret of liberation through the grace of Sukadev Goswami, for the latter had informed the king that the highest perfection of life is to be in remembrance of Narayan at the end of life. Maharaj Parikshit was destined to give up his body at the end of 7 days, and thus he decided to continuing remembering the Lord by his association with the topics of Srimad Bhagavatam, and thus to quit his body in full consciousness of the presence of the Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Soul. The hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam performed by professional men is different from the transcendental hearing of Maharaj Parikshit. Maharaj Parikshit was the soul realized in the absolute truth, Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The fruit of materialist is not a realized soul. He wants to derive some material benefit from his so-called hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam. Undoubtedly, such an audience hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from the professional men can derive some material benefit as they desire, but that doesn't mean that such a pretense of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam for a week is as good as the hearing of Maharaj Parikshit. It is the duty of the saint to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from a self-realized soul, and not to be duped by professional men. One should continue such hearing to the end of one's life, so that one can actually have a transcendental association of the Lord, and thus be liberated simply by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Maharaj Parikshit had already given up all his connections with his kingdom and family, the most attractive features of materialism. But still, he was conscious of his material body. He wanted to be free from such bondage also by the constant association of the Lord. Umigyantimirandasya Ganajana Salakaya Chaksun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimakte Bhakte Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvase Sasunyavadi Pastyatya De Satarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So, as it says in the Srimad Bhagavatam by Lord Rishabdev, that the soul is not meant to accept a material body. To have a material body and to be in the material world is like being in a strange land within a car that doesn't work. So, what does that mean? It means that we are pure spiritual beings. Jiver Surbhaya Krishnera Nityadas. And we have an eternal loving relationship with the Supreme Lord in the spiritual world. Nityasira Krishna Prema Sarukabunoi Sravanari Siddhi Chitte Koriya Udoi. These verses illustrate the reality of the soul's existence. To come to the material world is an anomaly, or you might say a huge anachronism. Somehow or other, due to a deviant consciousness, the soul falls into this pit of material existence and finds themselves identifying with something that they are different to who they actually are. And this goes on life after life, as long as that consciousness continues to exist. Maya Ravase, Kacho Bese, Kacho Ho, Dubu Dubai. But our reality is Jiv Krishna Das, Vishwas, Kolinada Dukanai. So Maya, the external energy, covers the living entity life after life, making him think and act in a way that is different than his actual nature. It's almost like an insane asylum. You go to an insane asylum and you see people have very strong mental diseases. They actually sometimes think they're somebody who they're not. They think they're Napoleon, George Washington, Jesus Christ, and they actually believe it. Or maybe they even think they're Krishna. And if you enter into such an atmosphere, you can see these people are insane. So this is a place for insanity, this material world. Everyone is insane because they think of themselves different than who they actually are, and they perform activities which are against their best interests, which means that the activities they perform in the material world, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, entanglement them more and more in the illusion of I am this body and this material world is meant for my enjoyment. But here is the remedy to overcome that asaudi maya, which means disease, and that is to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. But not only to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, but to hear it regularly. And not only to hear it regularly, but to hear it from a person who is realized in the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad means auspicious. Srimad means beautiful. Srimad means with full opulence. Bhagavatam refers to the Supreme Personality Godhead, who is known as Bhagavan, who is full in six qualities. He's all beauty, all knowledge, all strength, all fame, all renunciation, and all, hmm, one more. What did I forget? Beauty, knowledge, strength, fame, renunciation, and all happiness, ananda. So that's the nature of,
Powerful.
huh? What'd you
All
say?
powerful. All powerful.
Yeah, all powerful. So all of these qualities are the nature of the Supreme Lord. And when we hear about the qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we connect with him through that process of hearing. Because hearing means to hear with attention and not as a superficial form of activity. There's a beautiful pastime in this called Bhagavad Mahatmya. I can't remember. Dukarna was one of the persons involved. I think Dukarna was a person who became a ghost. He had committed some offense and he was destined to be in a ghost body. So he begged to get out of that ghost body, and it was given to him that the only way he could be free from the ghost body was to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from a self-realized soul for 7 days. And so he searched around and he found a very qualified person who was a Mahapurush, a great soul, who was giving Srimad Bhagavatam discourses to his followers. And so in his ghostly existence, unbeseen to everyone else, he attended that program. And for 7 days, as the narrator was narrating, who was also a great soul, he was listening with, as they say, with attention that was not deviated even for a second. He was absorbing every word that was being said. Because he knew that if he did this for 7 days, in that mood, he would realize his relationship with the personality of Godhead, and that would be, he would automatically achieve liberation from his ghostly body and attain to the spiritual realm. So he listened. And when the narration was completed for the day, he went to his place where he was staying as a ghost, and he meditated and remembered everything was said that day. He never forgot anything and kept remembering it throughout the whole night. And the next day he would resume his hearing. This went on for 7 days, and at the end of 7 days, he attained a celestial body and went back to the spiritual world. That's nicely described in one particular book, which is called Bhagavad Mahatmya. You can read about it. That book is available in ISKCON. And many other participants were also there listening, but they didn't get the same benefit as he did. Why? Because as they were listening, they listened, but when they went home, they went back to their ordinary activities and came back again. He didn't do that. He stayed fixed on the knowledge he received for 7 full days without breaking even a moment of the transcendental knowledge that he was receiving. And this is the power of Srimad Bhagavatam. He was in a ghostly body. That means not even in a human body. And because he fixed his mind, because ghosts have a mind also, they're a subtle body, they have mind, intelligence, and a sense of self, false ego. He fixed himself so strongly on that narration that he could remember everything that was said, and that And because it's coming from Srimad Bhagavatam, what is Bhagavatam? Bhagavatam is Krishna in sound vibration. It's non-different than Krishna. As it says in the Bhagavatam, in the first canto, that when Krishna left the world, everyone was wondering how we will get the benefit of Krishna now and he's left. But then it was understood and given by the greatest souls that Krishna left himself in the form of this canto, this treatise called Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the highest of all the Puranas. There are 18 Puranas. Bhagavatam is above all 18. It's transcendental. It's Amalam Purana. It's pure. There's no cheating in it. There's no material offerings in it. Everything is about the glories of the pure devotee and his of the glories of the Lord and of the pure devotee. So that is Srimad Bhagavatam. So if we hear regularly Srimad Bhagavatam, just like we're having this class every day, we're hearing, we're reading, we're discussing, we're getting some understanding of the knowledge of Bhagavatam. If we think about that and we learn to apply the knowledge as we receive it, clarify all of the doubts that we may have in understanding, and then practice this, we can realize Krishna in the pages of Bhagavatam and at the same time become fully purified and qualify ourselves to go back home, back to Godhead. That is Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has 12 cantos, and each of the cantos represents a particular part of the transcendental body of the Lord, as described by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati in a very detailed article about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam, in which he explains that each of the cantos represents a particular part of the transcendental body, starting with the first and second canto, or the feet of the Lord, all the way up to the calves, the thighs, the midsection, the chest, and then ultimately to the smiling face of the Lord, which is the 10th canto, the forehead, and then the top of the head, the 11th and 12th cantos. So, the Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna in literary form. So, Srila Prabhupada made it a point that every devotee must read Bhagavatam every day, and every family, at that time he was talking about the United States, every family in the United States should receive a set of Srimad Bhagavatams. And that is starting to manifest now as devotees are out there distributing Bhagavatam on the streets. So, yeah, and people are buying full sets. We're hearing every day that between 20, 30, sometimes even more 40, 50, 100 sets of Bhagavatams are being sold because devotees understand the power and glory of Srimad Bhagavatam as being none different than Krishna. And by their service, they are inspiring others to accept this knowledge. And therefore, they're doing the highest welfare work for human society by giving this transcendental knowledge in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. But at least we should read it every day or hear it. And we should not simply relegate our hearing to this one class that we have now. And Prabhupada said, read it all day. And if you read it regularly, you'll start to enter into a realm of consciousness which sort of envelops you and frees you from the contamination and the cacophony of this material world, which is all around us at every time. We enter into a state of pure consciousness by hearing in Srimad Bhagavatam, provided we read with the desire to understand in a very prayerful mood, accepting Bhagavatam as being Krishna and sound vibration. Just like we stand before the deity and we offer prayers to the deity. Sometimes we offer pujas to the deity. We offer gifts to the deity. And we're in a very humble and reverential mood. That also applies to the mood of how we should be accepting and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. But Bhagavatam is full of transcendental knowledge, philosophical knowledge that astounds the living entity, that some of the things you hear are so amazing. And so what we say happiness, it automatically gives you transcendental happiness when you hear these, that you become attached to Bhagavatam. And when you become attached to Bhagavatam, it's becoming attached to Krishna. Non-different. So here, but Prabhupada goes on to explain there is a set of what we say materialists who want to use Bhagavatam for material gains. So they set up these programs. And he says, Prabhupada gives some concession here. They gain something material, but they don't hear like Maharaj Parikshit here, nor do they benefit like a devotee would benefit. They simply get some material success, maybe, which is fleeting and lasts only a very short time. But even from that perspective, there is some benefit. But that is rejected as being pretentious and a type of cheating. You should use Bhagavatam simply for self-realization or for purification of the consciousness. And Bhagavatam, the essence of Bhagavatam is to glorify the Lord as Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the glories of Bhagavatam emphasizes the importance of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra as the means for attaining self-realization along with reading the Srimad Bhagavatam. Both are there. So if you focus on these two things, actually three things, and all of your Krishna consciousness is complete in these three things. Chant the holy names of the Lord and develop an attraction for chanting. Read and hear Srimad Bhagavatam and share it with others, and associate with devotees in the mood of service. If you do these three things, your Krishna consciousness is complete, powerful, direct, and pure, so fastly purifying that you can free yourself from all material suffering, you can free yourself from all bodily consciousness, and you can enter into the association with Krishna directly through this mood. That means you can feel the presence of Krishna at every moment. And if it becomes realized, then you can actually see Krishna face to face. As Prabhupada was saying, when he was asked, do you see Krishna? He said, I'm always seeing Krishna. And he said, you can also see Krishna, provided you follow the processes given. So this is the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam. It cannot be underestimated. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur says if all of the books in the world were burnt up in the fire, and there was only Srimad Bhagavatam left, there would be no loss to the human population. That's not some euphemism just to inspire people. It is actually a reality because everything is there in Bhagavatam. Everything. Even from the material perspective, you can learn how to live simply by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. How to engage yourself in activities of this material world. You can also learn that from Bhagavatam as it connects one with Krishna. As it says that when one connects everything with Krishna, your eating, your sleeping, your working, your recreation, your family affairs, you connect everything with Krishna, then you're no longer in this material world, although you still may be doing activities that are similar to the materialists. You're no longer there because the connection with Krishna brings you to the level of transcendence or above the three modes of material nature or to the platform of continual happiness. So this is Srimad Bhagavatam. And here we also hear how important it is to avoid hearing from the wrong source. So hear from those who are qualified to hear, and that way we will get the full benefit of Srimad Bhagavatam. And take time to read, reflect about what you're reading. discuss it with others. And that way, Nasta Prayeshu, I'm sorry, what is it? What is that verse? Let me see. Tusyanti cha romanti cha. The devotees have experience great happiness and glorifying the Lord and conversing about the Lord amongst themselves. That verse from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 9. What is that verse? 10:9, Bhagavad Gita. It's one of the what we call
Matchitta matkara prana bodhya.
Matchitat Matpada Pranam Bodhiyantas Parasparam Katyantas Chimam Nityam Tusyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. Translation is, the thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me, and their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and in bliss, and in always enlightening one another and conversing about me. There's so many topics that we in this world, and people are engaged in hearing so many topics, but it doesn't give them any real lasting benefit. It simply titillates the mind, and after a while leaves them somewhat desiring the same thing over and over again. But if we hear from Bhagavatam and discuss it amongst devotees, then we are creating the spiritual world right here in the material world. To hear and chant the glories of the Lord is the business of the transcendental personalities. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. You have covered so many things. Mainly basics are these are the fundamentals of learning Srimad Bhagavatam and reading it. You mentioned about the three things which is important in KCS, six qualities of the Lord, and how important for us to chant holy name, read and hear Srimad Bhagavatam, and associate with devotees. Thank you so much. Devotees, if you have any questions, comments, realizations, please unmute yourself and ask. If you can't speak, then please type it in the chat and I'll read it for you. And it'll be nice to have your cameras on if you can. I see Prasha Prabhu is driving, but he's got his camera on, so that's very nice to see. Hare Krishna. Devotees, any questions? Before I ask my question, you can ask. Okay.
Just
No
wait,
question.
we just relax for a minute and give people a chance to think.
Yeah, sure. We'll give them time to think.
Yes. So I know you're enthusiastic like a new gopi who just came into Krishna's association. So just relax a little bit and you'll see their questions come up. Okay.
Oh, you got a question. Go on, Krishna Kaviraj Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to you, Guru Maharaj. All glories to all of the Vaishnavas. Guru Maharaj, I've been reading the Bhagavad Gita daily for the last 14 months, and now I feel that like I'm missing out on something because I'm not reading the Bhagavatam. Should I switch? I'm only on chapter 13 at the moment because I go through it slowly. But should I fast forward to Bhagavatam or should I continue to the 18th, finish the Gita?
You're looking for some practical advice.
Mm,
Practically speaking, you should do both.
okay.
And just like Prabhupada set it up, Bhagavatam in the morning, Gita in the evening. That's how he arranged the devotees to hear these two scriptures regularly. You can also, if you're looking for a formula, you could follow that or whatever works for you. But that's,
I'll try that. I'll try that.
yeah. And, but there is a verse in the Bhagavatam. It says, Nasta prayeshu abhidreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya, which means you must hear Bhagavatam every day. It's a requirement. It's one of the regulative principles. It's not optional. If you don't hear Bhagavatam every day, then you're not following the instructions of the spiritual master. And it means you're disobeying the instructions of the spiritual master, and that is an offense. To put it very succinctly.
Okay, I'll definitely try that then. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we always say we don't have any time, but we have time for so many things. So make time for the important things.
I kind of restricted some of my time because I do extra chanting now. But I'll find some time to do some reading.
Yeah, read as much as you can, but at least read one verse and purport, and then try to understand it by thinking about it, read it over again. At least that should be the minimum, one verse and purport. Those who want to enter into a reading routine, one very senior devotee in our movement decided to count how many pages in Bhagavatam. And then he divided it by 365. And he came up that if you read 41 pages every day, you can finish the Bhagavatam in 1 year. So, I mean, devotees are going out of their way just to inspire others to read by giving formulas on how you can approach Bhagavatam. But at least one verse purport with a desire to understand and maybe learn how to apply that. That's not too much to ask, I don't think.
Thank you very much, Gururaj.
Thank you, Krishna Kaviraj Prabhu. Any other questions, devotees? So,
Yeah, just relax.
can I ask my question?
No. You'll get a chance, don't worry.
Thank you.
What happened to Sri Devi? She's not here today. She must be preaching somewhere. Oh, that's right. She's giving class in New Vrindavan. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Okay,
Okay.
Mrs. Bama.
Satyam. So Guru Maharaj, I had a question about, and just let me make you pin so that only you are saying, not me. So I wanted to ask Maharaj that we have I had started this podcast about 6 months back for Bhagavad Gita for my family members in India. So what I did is we split the Bhagavad Gita in number small, like each chapter in small sections, and in next 2 weeks we'll be finishing the 18th chapter, and that was only a 15 minutes podcast every day we sent out to everyone. There were about 300 400 people in that group, and now plan is to start the Shrimad Bhagavatam. But in Bhagavad Gita, we started like I read the Sanskrit and translation, and then explain Srila Prabhupada's purport, what Srila Prabhupada is trying to say. So, how should we do the preaching of Shrimad Bhagavatam if we want to, just keep everyone engaged and not spend too much time? Like if it can be 15 to 20 minutes, 20-minute, podcast. But should we read the Sanskrit? Should we read translation, or should we be topic wise each chapter?
Read everything in the verse. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why it's there. Srila Prabhupada, when he gave Bhagavatam classes, he would have the devotees chant the verses.
Okay.
And to chant, when you chant the verses together, it brings the whole atmosphere up. In other words, the spiritual energy starts to generate when people are chanting the verses.
Okay.
Satam prasangam mama virya samvido bhavanti ritkarna rasayana kata na josina tat tat vari bhaktir vatir anukamisyati. Just chanting the verses Nasta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistaki.
Hmm.
You can sing it. It's actually a song. It's poetic. It's a poetic musical expression. It's
Hmm.
not just some writing on a page.
Hmm.
It's actually, and just by even if you don't read the rest of it, if you just chant the verses
Hmm.
like that, just like Gopal Bhatta Goswami was asked by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to learn Bhagavatam, and he did. And he could recite each of the verses in 3 different meters. And he would read Bhagavatam all day. You don't hear much about Gopal Bhatta Goswami. A little bit is there. But what was his main duty? Reading and speaking Bhagavatam. That's all he did.
Hmm.
That's all he did. And of course, chanting Hare Krishna, of course. Bhagavatam was his focus.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you just derive some kind of program and then
Hmm.
work with it. It may not be perfect, but at least do something.
So Maharaj, I have just one question related to it. Just when I did the for Bhagavad Gita, because my Sanskrit is not so good, my pronunciation doesn't come out as fluent as how you sing and how you have done it. Mine is like very dry. It sounds very dry to me at least. So should I still try Srimad Bhagavatam with Sanskrit verses? I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Mm. You can do it.
Thank you, Maharaj.
The perfection is in the desire to do it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your blessing. We have a question from Shiv Kumar Prabhu. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Madam. Hare Krishna Maharaj, the Lord Brahms. Please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, Maharaj, one question, Maharaj. The application of Bhagavatam into life is very challenging, as we kind of see it, many devotees. So, I just wanted to understand, Maharaj, is it just the conditioning that makes it difficult to apply Bhagavatam into life,
Yeah,
or more to it, Maharaj?
yeah, it's our conditioning. Bhagavatam is life. It's the way to live life. We're living life now, but it's not life. It's just we're just focusing on the extensions of the body itself. So right now, Bhagavatam will give you life. It'll bring you back to life. This material life is not life. It's just some existence that we have somehow entered into because of wrong thinking, wrong conditioning. Material world's an anomaly. You don't belong here. But as Prabhupada says, you have to make use of a bad bargain. You go to the store, you buy something you think you need, you realize you didn't need it, but it says on the label, non-exchangeable. So you're stuck with it. So you have to figure out, well, maybe I can use it somehow. So having a material body and being in the material world is a bad bargain. You bought the wrong product and now you're stuck with it. Now you have to figure out how to get some benefit from the product that you don't want. And still there is that benefit, and that is to use everything in the service of the Lord. That is Bhagavatam. To see everything in relationship to Krishna, whatever you have, whatever you are, connect it with devotional service. Whatever you see, whatever you own, see it as Krishna's property, not yours. And it is, because it's been given to you somehow. Even your body's been given to you. So just use it in the service of the Lord. That is Bhagavatam. Yeah. Yeah. Use your time, use your intelligence, use your words, use everything about your life in the service of the Lord. And then you are living the Bhagavatam. You're no longer just reading it. You actually become one with Bhagavatam. You're to, I mean, just like it says that pure devotee is like a holy place. People go to holy places to get some spiritual benefit, but the real holy places are the pure devotees. So those who hear from the pure devotees are actually entering into the transcendental realm of spirituality. That is the supreme holy place amongst holy places, is the pure devotees. And what do they speak about? Bhagavatam, or about Krishna in different ways, about service to Krishna. So you're trying to come back to life. That's all you're doing. You're not, don't think that this material world is a reality. It's a dream. It's a real dream, just like when you dream at night, you also experience things in the dream, and the experiences are real. But the reality is, it's just comes and goes. So this material world is like that. It's a long dream. That's all. The night dream is a short dream, and the daydream is a long dream. You're dreaming you're Shiv Kumara. You might be Shiv Kumara in the spiritual world, but not Shiv Kumara in the material world.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Thank you, Shiv Kumar Prabhu. Shilpesh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Oh, glories to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, if somebody is saved from dying, like in an accident, or they recover for some, very serious illness, they're often very thankful to God that I've been given another chance to live. So they're very happy to continue their life. But if they don't use that life for Krishna and they just go back to like living life in sense gratifying, it's a waste of life still, isn't it?
Well, that experience is meant to wake you up to the reality and make you more serious, giving you another chance to take advantage of that human form so you can actually perfect your life. That's why things like that happen. Because Krishna is the supreme doctor. He's in complete control of who lives and who dies. So if he gives you another chance that was due to some calamity or some misfortune, you should see that as his mercy so you can become more Krishna conscious. Yeah. Then you actually take advantage of something that was apparently inauspicious, but became auspicious because you understood why it happened and how to use it for your ultimate benefit, which means Krishna consciousness. There are people who die, and they actually die, but in their transmission after death, they go through different experiences, and sometimes they're given a chance. They meet personalities who send them back to their material body for another chance. We call them near-death experiences. This happens even in the material world. So I've met people who've had near-death experiences, and then they understand they were meant to come back and take up spiritual life. they get that message when they die from these beings who are agents of the Lord. It happens. I met a lady who died 7 times. Because she died at childbirth. She was giving birth, and many times women undergo severe difficulties at childbirth. And it's one of the highest causes of death that mothers giving birth actually die. It's one of the, I think it's high on the list of the causes of death. It's not easy to give birth. Those of you ladies who have gone through it, you know how difficult it is. But sometimes the pain is so severe, they actually die. So, but I met that lady and she came back and she said, and she came to New Vrindavan. She came for a festival and we were talking. She has written books about her experiences. And now she's become somewhat of a teacher, teaching people that you're not this body. She had that realization directly in her own life. And I've met others also. Same thing. But each of their experiences are different. It doesn't always happen the same way.
Guru Maharaj, if somebody has had these experiences, how do they stay on the path towards Krishna and not let Maya sort of suck them back?
Yeah, they have to take that experience and understand it and use it in the right way. In other words, they have to change their life as it was before they had died and came back. Sometimes they can't. And sometimes they go back to their old ways. And then they suffer again. And then they get another message. That happens often. Near-death experiences are quite common, especially people who undergo severe operations. People leave their body during the operation, even though they're under an anesthesia, and they can watch the operation from a part of the room. They're actually hovering above their own body, watching their own body being operated on. There are many cases like that. It just shows you we're not this body. But you don't need that kind of experience. You can accept it from authority. Yeah, we're not this body.
Thank you, Maharaj. I hope that answers your question, Shilpesh Prabhu.
Yes, thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you. Rasa Lasni Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Gurudev Sambal devotees. Maharaj, I had a question as I heard in one of the Srila Prabhupada lectures, he said that we should not hear Bhagavatam from professionals, the so-called Kathavachaks. So then Prabhupada mentioned that even though they speak, they are still receiving some benefit because they are hearing about the Lord in some way. So what kind of benefit was Prabhupada referring to?
Material benefits.
Okay.
They gain maybe some money, or they gain some success in family affairs. I remember when I first came in contact with spirituality, I came across one Japanese spiritual program. And it was chanting mantras also. We used to chant mantras. And we had a book, and we would chant these mantras regularly. And then they would have their monthly meetings, and all of the participants who were part of it in that area would meet. But what was the monthly meeting about? The monthly meeting was select persons would get up in front of the group and explain what their life was before, and now, after entering into this process, how their life has become successful materially. I couldn't find anyone to get married to. Now I found that girl. I was looking for a job, and none of the jobs I had was any good. Now I found a job I really like. That's what they were talking about. And then after going to a few meetings, I said, this is not for me. I got out of it. Oh, yeah. There are groups that focus on material benefits from spiritual practices. But these spiritual practices are not geared towards the Supreme Lord. They're geared towards some higher beings in the heavenly realms or something. They worship devas, really. That's what they really are about, worshiping the demigods.
So, sorry.
Yeah, so there's material benefits in it. But what material benefit means to divert your attention away from the real goal of life. Persons who suffer in this material world are more inclined to take up spiritual life than those who are materially successful. Because they've tried material life and they've failed in so many different ways. Now they turn to something else. And many times they come to Krishna consciousness. And Krishna says that people come to me out of distress. It's not that you can't be materially successful, but you have to use your material success in the service of Krishna. That's all. And then you can enjoy the material success and at the same time purify your consciousness by elevating your consciousness towards Krishna. Material success is a disqualification in one sense, but it's ultimately, in the absolute sense, it's not a disqualification because we see that there have been persons who have been very, very materially nicely situated who became pure devotees, But it's difficult, as it says in the Christian tradition. It's more difficult for a rich man to enter heaven. It's just as difficult to thread a camel through the eye of a needle. Let's see. It says for a rich man to enter heaven is like a camel going through the eye of a needle. So what is the eye of a needle? The eye of a needle was a gate in Jerusalem. And when the camels would come, they would have to enter that gate. But the camels would be filled with a lot of load on their back. So they would have to empty all of the loads first before the camel could get through the gate. That gate was called the eye of the needle. And so before a rich man can go back to Godhead, he has to get rid of all of his attachments to material life. We all have to do that, but like that.
So Maharaj, it's just like, is it good? At least they are hearing something, like they are earning some punya.
No, don't accept that as something good. If I put a dry old stale chapati in front of you and I put a nice feast with puris and kachoris and nice tasting sabjis and sweet rice, and which one are you going to choose? Both of them are eating. You might say, I can eat the jai chapati, I get the benefit of eating. Yeah, okay, do it. But what I'm saying is, we don't accept that as something beneficial.
10 and 10:30.
Huh? Bala, what'd you say?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I gave an instruction to my wife. My mic was on.
Good. She benefited from the instruction. So yeah, no, it's not good. If I let you out of jail but put you on parole, which also limits your activities, does that mean you're in a good situation? You still have to be accountable to the jail authorities, even though you're out of jail. No, it's not something desirable at all. Hear from the right source. And
Okay, thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thanks, Rasavilasni Mataji. Balakrishna Prabhu, you have a question?
Sorry about the earlier confusion. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble.
You went back on mute again.
Oh, I'm messing this up today. Am I not? Okay. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to you, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, and all glories to Vaishnavas everywhere. Guru Maharaj, I have a question. There's lots of books, and there's also books about personalities. We can read about the 6 Goswamis, this and that. Maharaj, is there a biography about you? If not, I would like to compile one, Maharaj, with your blessings. Perhaps some other devotees would like to assist me. We have Krishna Kaviraj Prabhu who can write. I can also write. Amritam Nam Mataji can illustrate. How about a biography, Maharaj?
It will be a bestseller in the lower planets. It'll be the shortest book in existence.
No, Maharaj, but we want to know the stories and the Leela about you, which is pretty hard to find.
My activities in New Vrindavan are hilarious. I mean, if you want a comedy show, then you can. But that was way back when we first joined. We'll talk about this when I get to your place there.
Yes, Detroit. It's not long now, just a month. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 3 weeks we'll be there.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's very, very nice offer, Balakrishna Prabhu. I think, yeah, you should go ahead with this service. So nice. And Nursing Mataji is also saying that. I was thinking about that during the call. So we have a comment from Rishabh Prabhu as well about the Srimad Bhagavatam Ready Maharaj, that thank you for reminding us to fully absorb ourselves in Bhagavatam. I feel sad not to follow it always. I very much apologize and ask for your mercy in this regard.
Well, just make a schedule and follow it. I find that devotees, they read when they have time, but a lot of times they don't have time, so they don't read. But if you make it as part of your daily schedule, then you'll do it. Just like you have certain things that you have to do at a certain time, certain responsibilities, certain meetings that has to be done. Make Bhagavatam part of a regulated schedule. And then you'll do it because that time comes up, you push everything else aside and you just, focus on Bhagavatam. Devotees want to read, but they don't schedule it. And if you don't schedule it, you'll find it's very difficult to keep up a regulation of reading. Most of us, at least, we try to get up at the same time every day, and we try to go to bed the same time every night. So we try to be regulated in that because it's good for our health. We try to eat at the same times every day. That's also health-wise. So we should also eat transcendental knowledge every day at the same time.
Thank you, Maharaj. Prabhu is saying we'll endeavor to do it, still try to figure out how to do it sustainably.
You can always find time if you scrutinize your schedule, you'll see there's always time to do it.
Hmm.
You'll find time if you want to.
Jai, you've got the blessings, Bishop Prabhu now. Now definitely we'll find time. Okay. Any other
Okay.
questions, devotees?
Did we reach the end yet?
Yes, almost, I think. Yeah. We are 10 minutes over, so it's fine. So we're doing good by the time.
Yeah. Okay, we can chant japa if there's no
Yeah.
more questions.
I'll share the screen. Oops.
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Gauda Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Just chanting. Just chanting.
How do you have? Do you digest the food?
Yeah, I'm online with the devotees now. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. 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 Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna. Wow. Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna 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 Hare. Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Ooh. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Akshipara. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Synchro. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Gopal. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Fighting the Indians. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Yeah. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare